Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe now this start video. In a web of deception and intrigue that's sure to have fans on the edge of their seats, The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers tease that Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, has dragged Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, and Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, into a dangerous plot that could have deadly consequences. Claire, who has been maneuvering behind the scenes, has a sinister plan in motion to manipulate Jordan, Colleen Zank, and it appears that Claire is hoping to ultimately eliminate her rival, potentially for good. At the heart of this plot is Claire's desire to deceive Jordan, setting in motion a scheme that could prove to be disastrous for all involved. While Claire believes she's in control, she is playing a dangerous game that may spiral out of her hands. Nikki and Victoria, who are well aware of Claire's machinations, are growing increasingly concerned about the direction Claire is headed. They're particularly worried about the possibility that Claire could go too far and take Jordan out permanently, an act that could leave Claire with unimaginable guilt. However, things may not play out the way they expect. While Claire is set on taking down Jordan, there's a twist in the works that could have far-reaching consequences. Even if Claire successfully executes her plan to eliminate Jordan, the fallout may be far worse than anyone anticipates. In the January 21 episode, Claire worked to sell Jordan on a plan to get rid of Victoria and then run off with a significant inheritance. What Jordan doesn't realize, though, is that she's being set up. Claire's scheme is all a ruse designed to fool Jordan into thinking it's a legitimate partnership. But once Jordan uncovers the truth, she's not going to take kindly to being duped. As the plot unravels, viewers are left wondering, will Jordan seek revenge on Claire? If so, will she carry out her own plan for eliminating Victoria, regardless of the fact that Claire has tricked her? And what if, in the process, Jordan decides to strike at Claire in a more devastating way? One of the biggest potential twists is that Jordan might not simply go after Claire but could take someone else down with her, someone who is unexpectedly caught in the crossfire. As Claire's plot unfolds, Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck, could play a pivotal role in trying to protect both Victoria and Claire from the chaos Jordan's wrath could unleash. Given his prior conversations with Claire, where he expressed his belief that Victor Newman, Eric Braden, would do anything for his family, Cole has made it clear that he's equally committed to protecting Victoria and Claire. This loyalty to the Newman family could ultimately be Cole's downfall, especially as it relates to Claire's plan. Cole, who's already shown a willingness to act in defense of those he cares about, could very well become entangled in the unfolding disaster. But here's the question. If Cole takes action to protect either Victoria or Claire from Jordan's fury, would he become a target himself? Could he ultimately lose his life as a result of Claire's scheme, thus paying the price for his devotion? In December, Cole and Claire discussed their mutual commitment to the Newman family, particularly in relation to Victor. This conversation seems to have foreshadowed an even more dangerous outcome for Cole. He's shown time and again that he's willing to do whatever it takes to safeguard those he cares about, particularly Victoria, whom he shares a close bond with. If Cole tries to step in and defend them from Jordan's growing threat, it could lead to a tragic turn of events. What's perhaps most tragic about this situation is that Claire's deception could lead to Cole's untimely death. She's been manipulating the situation without fully understanding the gravity of the risks involved. By leaving Cole out of the loop and failing to prepare him for the impending danger, Claire could unwittingly put him in harm's way. If Cole were to die as a result of Claire's actions, whether while attempting to save Victoria or Claire from Jordan's wrath, the guilt could be overwhelming. Claire may struggle to cope with the weight of her role in Cole's death. She may blame herself for his demise, especially since she wasn't upfront with him about the dangers they were all facing. The consequences of her actions could haunt her for the rest of her life, and the pain of losing someone she may have considered an ally or even a friend could push Claire into a downward spiral. If Cole does meet a tragic end, it could mark a pivotal moment in Claire's storyline. The guilt and grief she experiences could alter her character trajectory in unforeseen ways, turning her from a calculating schemer to a person struggling with the consequences of her actions. For viewers, this would make for a devastatingly powerful twist, especially considering the emotional stakes involved. As the situation intensifies, fans of The Young and the Restless will be eagerly watching to see how the drama plays out. Will Claire's manipulation of Jordan lead to a deadly showdown? Could Cole become an unexpected casualty in this dangerous game of deceit? And what role will Victoria and Nikki continue to play as the plot thickens? The stakes are high, and the tension between the characters is palpable. The potential for a shocking and heartbreaking turn of events looms large, particularly as Claire's scheme continues to unfold. The fallout from these events could reshape the futures of many of Genoa City's most beloved characters, leading to a series of shocking revelations and twists that no one saw coming. With each new development, it's clear that The Young and the Restless is setting up a dramatic, high-stakes narrative that could forever alter the lives of Claire, Jordan, Cole, Victoria, and the entire Newman family. As viewers, we can only wait and watch to see how it all unfolds. Will Claire's actions lead to her ultimate downfall, or will she find a way to escape the mess she's created? For those who love Y&R spoilers, predictions, and updates, make sure to stay tuned for more developments as this storyline continues to evolve. Whether or not Cole survives the chaos remains to be seen, but the road ahead promises plenty of emotional drama, shocking twists, and high stakes for all involved. As always, The Young and the Restless continues to deliver unexpected moments and dramatic turns. The fate of Claire, Cole, and the rest of the Newman family hangs in the balance, and viewers can expect plenty of excitement in the episodes ahead. If Cole's tragic fate does come to pass, it will undoubtedly be one of the most heartbreaking and impactful moments in recent memory. If Claire's manipulation of Jordan leads to a tragic outcome, the psychological toll on her character could be immense. As viewers have seen in past storylines, Claire has often walked a fine line between being a strategic player and someone who lets her emotions dictate her actions. If Cole were to die as a result of her scheming, it would likely push her into deep guilt and self-loathing. Her manipulative actions, which may have once seemed justified in her pursuit of control, could now backfire with devastating consequences. This kind of storyline often leads to character growth, but it also has the potential to break Claire down in ways that fans might not expect. The idea of a character like Claire, who's usually so calculated, facing such profound emotional consequences could make for compelling, heart-wrenching viewing. Beyond the emotional fallout for Claire, her relationship with the rest of the Newman family will likely be irreparably changed. Victoria and Nikki, who initially hoped that Claire could escape the darker aspects of her plan, could now find themselves questioning their own involvement in enabling her actions. While they have tried to guide Claire and provide her with support, they too could be swept up in the aftermath of whatever fallout occurs. The damage to their family dynamic could be long-lasting, with trust shattered and alliances tested. If Claire's plot does indeed set off a chain reaction, the impact won't be isolated to just the Newmans and Cole. Jordan, for all her bluster and vengeance, might find herself caught in a web of her own making. If she retaliates against Claire and the Newmans, the resulting chaos could shake Genoa City to its core. Jordan is no stranger to conflict, but her latest scheme against the Newman family could force her to make dangerous decisions that she might not be able to walk back. The danger Claire faces from Jordan isn't just physical, it's psychological as well. As Claire's manipulation of Jordan unravels, both women could face consequences that none of them could have predicted. The collision of their two worlds could cause major shifts in power dynamics, alliances, and the emotional well-being of all involved. For Cole, if he gets caught in the crossfire, it will undoubtedly signal the end of one life and the unraveling of another's sanity.